Hello everyone and welcome back to Megaman X2 Episode 5. In this episode we'll be taking on the Crystal Snail and Surgus. Now you may notice that the Crystal Snail and Surgus are not on the same stage. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Crystal Snail and I'm going to die. And then he'll be on that stage, and that's just how I kind of worked it out in my brain. So hey Gary. See? It's like an overused joke now. It's only the second time. So, this is a very nice, shiny stage, I suppose you could say. And down here we can get ourselves a ride armor. Yes. I love how they use these a little bit more. Now down here is a heart container. Now this is one of the trickiest jumps to do that I know of in this game. It's probably harder, almost as hard as getting the capsule in the beginning for the Super Buster, but this one you die if you mess up. So if I do fail here, which I probably will, I will show you guys a clip of me successfully doing it immediately after, and then we'll be doing the stage for real. So you want to jump, and the last... See, that's kind of hard to do. So watch the clip. What I do is jump, as soon as it starts falling, jump, mash the jump button, and up I go. There. And that's how you get the item. And then you just ride this on back, and you jump down, and you continue the level like normal. Alright, well welcome back. Now, as you can see, Surgus is on the Crystal Snail stage. Now back to that jump. As I was saying, you have to jump at the last possible moment. While the mech is falling, you have to jump off while keeping the forward momentum, and then you mash up and jump and left at the same time to try to climb that wall. It's tricky to do. I'm getting better at it, but I can't consistently do it yet. So that's why I prepared by recording all of my test runs. Because I was practicing, because I practice these things. So I just recorded all my practices. And then I just decided to use that. So, here we get off here, and this thing will fall. Now after this thing falls, it will free your ride armor from the grasps of the crystals that cannot break. And this will allow us to go even farther through the stage. But we're not going this way, we're going this way. Because up here lies an old man who has a plan. His plan is to ruin your day, I suppose. So, here's these, and you just want to climb these. It doesn't take too much time. And Surgus here can be quite a bit of a pain if you don't know what you're doing. I can't even really beat him with the Mega Buster. I use this. It becomes very handy. So, here he comes. Surgus. I am Surgus, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. It is for the good of all. Now, that cape that he throws, he can actually hit you with it if you're not careful. So, he's weak to this weapon. And with this weapon, Surgus is almost a funny character. He just doesn't really have very much going for him. So, he's not even a big problem anymore. He could be a problem if you are uncareful, like I said, but like I said, he's not that bad. Just smash him like this. I only got hit once, and those landmines do a lot of damage. You have merely delayed the inevitable. We will meet again, X. So far we've gotten the heart container and Zero part number 1, and pretty soon we will be getting something else. So now be very careful when coming down here not to get hit by the spikes, because they're spikes. And there is something else in this stage that we can get. So first of all, let's get rid of this guy. It's kind of a pain. Jump, dash. All these different bouncing lasers can be a problem. Reminds me of Gemini Man's attack from, I think it's Megaman 3. This guy isn't too bad if you get the Wheel Gator weapon, and you can just drop the wheel right on his face. And it'll do pretty consistent damage. You don't have to worry about the guy flying around too much. He doesn't do very much damage when he hits you, and it's only really a problem if you're at low health. Because this guy goes down with about four wheels, if you aim them correctly. And sometimes he drops health. So, that's pretty good. Now, here, there's not really any point to doing what I'm going to do right here. Never mind. I was attempting to get that. I got it in the... I got it in my practice run, but I guess that's the best I can expect. Now, down here, you also want to use the Wheel Gator weapon because you can... It helps, okay? Trust me. You use it, like, right here, and I know I got hit a bunch of times. Wasn't exactly the planned thing to happen, but get out of here. And now we can get a Dr. Light capsule. So, here we go. Megaman X, enter the capsule! This enhancement will modify your radar optics. It uses some energy, but with it you will be able to see objects you could not see before. Good luck, Megaman. Now, I might be missing something in this stage. I don't know if there's an E-tank in here or not, because I'm not exactly a pro, but there is something I try to scan that doesn't make sense to me. I can always revisit later, but up here it shows that there's a secret passageway, and you just kind of go down, and now we did it. Pretty fun. I say did it weird. I'm like, did it. I don't know, I don't mean it. It just kind of happens like that. Now, I just like how this paves the way for us. Now we can climb back up, and the problem is solved. Now, these bats are all over the place, and it's just... there's no good way to deal with them in this stage. The best thing you can try to do is... I don't know if you should avoid them, or... there's like no shield weapon that I have as of yet, anyway. So the best thing to do is just try to hit them as they come. Get this thing kind of angry. There we go. That's just a good way to avoid it. Yeah, there's just so many bats right now. It's just a pain to dodge them all. I mean, I guess you could use it as a energy resource if you just kind of go back and forth a little bit. That's what I used to do in the Chill Penguin stage, just kind of go back and forth. But they don't really drop anything useful that I've noticed anyway. Well, not too commonly at least. How am I doing on an E-tank? I have nothing on an E-tank. Okay, so I seem to be carrying around Zero's head. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see whose is better. Ow. You did have the last laugh. Oh, you had 2 laughs more than me. There we go. Why did I get that? It wasn't worth it. Go up. There we go. We're almost to the... oh no, I forgot about that. We're almost to the boss though, so don't worry. Not too far now. So there's the boss door. We just gotta get rid of this guy. Pick up his... how much life do we have? We have 3. So... I would have highly, highly, highly preferred to have... much highly would have preferred to have more health, but I can probably do it pretty easily. So let's go in here, and I don't know if I can do it with this amount of health. I don't know if I want him to let him kill me, or just try to show off and be cool. So hello, Gary. Bad Gary. Robot. I seen your frickin' owner. I killed him. He's got a... he likes to throw this goop, and if you can't get out of it, he'll dash into you, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get out of, because he does a lot of damage when he hits you. And I'm not gonna win this time, unfortunately. How upsetting this is. But I don't have his weakness, but I really wanted to take Surgus out. So that's what I did. Now you gotta mash the buttons like really hard or he'll just ram into you, and I have a really hard time getting out of that, but I'm guessing with full health he won't be impossible to beat. Alright, so this time around I should be able to defeat him because I have full health, and he doesn't have full health, and that's pretty much what's going to be the defining factor of beating him. He has a very, very annoying pattern that drives me crazy. He's invincible most of the time. He freezes you and then rams into you and does a ton of damage. So, and that's kind of a really hard attack to dodge, consistently anyway. Now when he falls, you get a good opportunity to hit him. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate the thumbstick, dash, and hit pretty much every button you possibly could imagine at one time, just to try to get a nice hit off on him. And then try to climb the wall, because a lot of the attacks when he's across the room like this, he can't hit you. So that's a really good way to handle it. Then dodge, and he'll usually drop down. If he doesn't drop down, he'll just continue on with his thing and go back up on the wall where he can't hit you. That's the best way to do it, because if he hits you with this goop, you're gonna get hit. You can avoid it with extreme precautions, but it's very tricky yet. So hit him, and then you bestly want to run away, because if you don't run away, he's going to hit you. Because he has one that lobs over you if you're in the middle of the room, but one that will hit you on the ground if you're on the ground at all. And that's a problem. You don't want him to be able to get you on the ground. Now he's probably going to hit me here, and I'll give you an example of him hitting you. And okay, so it doesn't look like he got me that time. What is... Is this supposed to happen? I don't remember that. I guess I'm doing something weird. Actually, I guess he does do that, but I don't remember that very well. I guess I'm just not... Okay, never mind. I got kind of thrown off by that, because when I was practicing I didn't get this far. Yeah, because he was beating me most of the time. I just kind of just now discovered this new strategy of staying on the wall, so it isn't even the official strategy. So, stay down here. You know what? He's dead. Just forget this guy. So, that's a good idea, because one will lob over you, and yeah, you can let it lob over you and not get hit. But some of them he throws almost completely straight. So if you stay up in the corner while he's in the other corner, he can't hit you most of the time. Sometimes he can if he's on the opposite side, he can't hit you. So that's a strategy for beating the Crystal Snail that I have just developed in the last, attempt, because I didn't even know I could do that. So, you got Crystal Hunter, and I'm happy to have this because Gary was kind of annoying. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one.